Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play We Happy Few. I'm here as BringItDon, and we are next to a track access hatch. I was going to do the dig spots off camera. Not going to now, because I realized I don't have a shovel. There's actually several shelters really close by. I don't know. It could just be my imagination. It also doesn't seem like Ollie's world is as big as the others. Anyway, let's activate this one. Make sure that's locked, so it'll just come running in here while I'm using it. Also get some pretty exciting loot, like creeper. Also looted one house off camera. Nothing crazy. Electric truncheon. Better mousetrap. Ooh. Pipe down. Deal swift and shock retribution to those full enough to approach it. Oh, alright, it's just a mine. Alright, I can already make the nighty night. That's not what I want. I thought it was the axe. I remember what the axe was called that Arthur got. The pipe down.
Now, tinkering, that's a thing I know.
There we go. Alright, let's go to the cache as a cache can house. I'm going to remark over here because it looked like there's a side... Oh, it's already marked. So it looked like there was a side quest over there. And I'd be interested in exploring it. That was the house I went inside of. Alright.
Been a while, hasn't it? Huh?
I've seen an apple go rotten in my hand.
Power must derive from a mandate from the masses. The moving finger writes.
Some bobby pins, this will be handy.
Moves on.
This is probably someone that I killed. Let's go on to the back, because everyone's going to see me pick the lock in the front. I don't want to fight the whole town. At least not yet.
You wouldn't happen to remember exactly where, would you? For once, she's silent.
I'll probably make my way past without interacting with them, right? It's annoying. Okay, another cricket bat. Couple lightning rods. Ooh, plenty of honey. Power cell. The 3 syringes that we needed for the thing. Bigger banger, blueprint, and another.
Well, that is better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick, as the Yanks say.
Soviets take Madrid. Scrap from the Okarant. Oh, yeah, we've read this one before as well. Alright. Okay. Well, we can go ahead and head towards the next objective. Well, actually, we're going to stop by this on the way there, because it's on the way. And it looks like there might be a side quest chilling here. Let's see. I need some stew, because it'll hydrate me and give me food, and I haven't eaten in a while. Or at all since the his story started. We can probably just go get in his cellar as well, since it's also on the way. We're gonna do a little bit of exploring.
Sorry you had to see that.
Alright, let's see if I sneak my way in here.
Who did that? We're not a bloody bread and breakfast, are we?
Alright, fine. Oh wow, that rock hit hard.
This is for you!
Jeez Louise.
Leave us alone, you bastard! Fire! Sleep! Dream!
Alright, I need a bandage. After all that, an antiseptic bandage.
Well, lad, this is what we trained for.
And I got a shovel. Hot dog. I needed one of those. Don't need another one. A lot of good stuff in that one. It's the second workbench upgrade I found. Alright, time to a pocket expansion kit. That'll come in handy. Need to take some insulin. Alright, time to scoop. This will take forever to run from one place to the other with this guy. Oh, it's the Apple place, right? I don't see any Bobbies out here. Can I not pick the lock? Interesting. Alright, well again, I would probably do the dig spots off camera. It usually has the same stuff in each one of them anyway, so no need to go out of the way to show them off. Let's get to the Victory Memorial Camp and continue the story. Make some progress.
Oh God, please stop it.
Strange how everyone looks the same. Like we're all
Mind the side effects. Ooh,
Stop
there's a
that.
big one.
You're making me dizzy.
Oh, they're running? Alright, well. I'm gonna keep doing it anyway.
Not to question why.
I thought we could have a chat about Trim Street.
You shut your bloody mouth, you fat bastard! Let him pass, lads. He's not getting past the front gate anyway. Just this once. Try it again, and I'll kill ya.
Okay. Ooh, 9 skill points. Just handing me skill points.
Keep looking. Gives you a sense of purpose.
Not really with the lead pipe. With that honey, though.
Very good, sir. Hit the dirt!
Oh, jeez, that's right. They have grenades.
There! Back for more punishment! Go.
Alright, there we go. Do y'all want to fight? There it is. Where did you come from?
Our own wee Barnet burn.
Yes, don't worry. I see the memory over there. But let's get some grenades first.
Oh, tell it to the Marines.
All right, let's see what can we get. This heal better. I kind of want to just go straight for that. That sounds really good.
You look a bit sad today.
You're a bit nosy.
You don't have to be mean,
I am mean. Ask anybody.
but you don't have to be.
You're right. It seems some of the lads over at the camp didn't like being prisoners of war, so they decided to fight back. But they lost.
What did the Germans do?
The Germans. Nothing. They got all the other prisoners who didn't fight back, made them shoot them.
Which would you have done if you'd been a prisoner of war? Fight back or...
Aye. That's a question.
Why aren't you a prisoner of war?
And that's the other one.
Oh, that's interesting. Didn't mean to sit there.
They're blowing up the distillery? In God's name, why?
So the soldiers don't get drunk all the time?
If I didn't have more important things to do, I'd put a stop to that right quick.
And maybe we still can. It's nothing. Nothing. I'll see that. There's some grass bushels floating in the air.
Has been rescheduled for 0900 hours tomorrow morning.
Trespassing. I have to start taking these people out stealthily.
It's supposed to it. Fucking Starkey's back.
I need to speak to the General!
Get him, lads.
What'd I ever do to them?
You know what you did.
It was a joke! Alright, it wasn't a joke.
What about the air raid shelter? It goes right under the fence.
You're right. You're always right. I should have gone through the air raid shelter.
Who's on guard duty?
Well, not you anymore.
We all get what's coming to us in the end.
The cricket bat might break soon, so they have a few backup weapons. Should have another one of these, actually, laying around. Doesn't look like there's anyone patrolling out here. It seems like everything's a lot more desolate now. I see that red chest under there. Well, let me get to it, though. Well, there's somebody. I didn't see anybody patrolling out here, I'm glad. He moves so slow, I'm never gonna catch this guy. I'm gonna go back and try the distillery and see if there's a quest back there that allows me to prevent it from getting blown up.
Infiltrate!
Of course. I finally catch up to him.
You never liked me, did you?
Marshaled and dishonorably discharged from the Home Army.
These are all plague victims.
Brutal.
For God, for Harry, and St. George.
Yeah, and plague victims, you can't take them out from behind. Can't be talked to. Just gotta put them down. There's some sugar in there at least. Alright, let's get to the air raid shelter. Actually, let's take some time, just a second, to make some insulin. I can make a gas mask, that'd be useful. I'm sorry, where is the insulin? Oh, here it is. What am I missing? Oh, more empty syringes.
Who the hell blocked up the entrance to the air raid shelter? What if there was an air raid?
There hasn't been an aeroplane over Wellington Wells since 1950, has there?
I'm gonna have to blow a hole in it.
Well, where are you going to get explosives?
Easy. From the military camp.
But we can't get into the military camp. Well, what about the distillery? They're going to blow it up.
Right. You're always right. I wonder if they've blown it up yet.
Alright, well I was just back there. Let's go back there again.
Story or two, as boiling may break it down.
He does have plenty of stamina though. He just burns through it so quickly when he's running because he moves so slow. I think Arthur started out with like 3 ticks of stamina, and let's see, Ollie has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Over 7 ticks of stamina.
Oh, you don't know what you've got till it's gone.
Well, if you can't remember things, maybe you shouldn't be drinking.
You're right. You're always right.
Well, they obviously haven't blown it up yet.
I suppose now we just wait until someone comes by with a pack full of plastique.
Help! Help! They're trying to kill me!
You have to help him.
What's he ever done for me?
Well, he might be the man with the explosives.
You're right. You're always right. Let's see what his problem is. I wonder how much liquor's left around here.
Ollie, focus.
Alright, let's go get him. Plague victims beware!
Go forth and sin nae more.
Thank God you're here! I think they draw to the plastique. Wait, Ollie's Starkey?
Look, I don't have to help you if you'd rather work it out with the plagueies.
It's Baden Powell. We were in the Punjab together.
Did you know him?
Haven't the foggiest.
Are you gonna help me out? Are you gonna help me out here, Starkey?
Let this be a lesson to you now.
Oh, it broke! Alright, well, good thing I have this one, but I don't know if this is the one that I want or not. Let's use something else for now. Something that might not be as good. All this stuff that's really damaged is everything to keep except for the shovel.
Lay still, you bastard.
Did I kill him?
Well,
I wonder if I killed
this'll
him.
blow a nice hole in the air raid shelter.
Alright, let's go these mushrooms.
Now I
'cause-
remember Baden Powell. Real kiss-ass he was.
Nil nisi bonum, Ollie.
Is that what you do while I'm scrounging all day? Studying Latin? What's the bloody use of that?
Alright, let's head back and blow open the door. Highly contagious.
I hope this is enough dynamite.
You better cover your ears.
And move.
Now, what's more fun than that?
Lots of things.
Now, we'll just go down there and pop up inside the fence.
Yeah, easy peasy. I guess doesn't this lead directly to General Byng's office? The heck? Guess there is a grenade there. The naughty duck. A shot grenade, and nothing over here. Oh, you know what? I probably don't need to upgrade that. Ooh.
Aren't you supposed to be at work?
I quit.
A soldier's allowed to quit.
I guess we'll find out, won't we? I don't think he'll want me back at any rate. Not after the things I told him.
The general.
This is all his fault. The registry, the train, the way we bent over backwards. Wait, how can I be talking to you? You're dead. I quit because you're dead. My memory's all confused. It just sloshes around in my head.
Does that make it easier to bear?
Poor Ollie.
All right. Now you can make one of those sugar hypodermics. Now don't forget to use it if you start feeling weak. But don't overdo it. It can really hurt you if you take too much.
Holy crap, I have a lot of skill points here. Alright, so I wanted to head towards this warrior, because that sounds really good in general. Ah, of course I don't have enough. Well, all these sound pretty good. I might just get the Iron Fist, because then stacked with this. Yeah, let's grab that. And that, why not? All sorts of good stuff. Ollie has some good stuff. He's also getting skill points like crazy, so I feel like it's gonna be a relatively short story for him.
A bit of privacy of travelling won't hurt.
Now let's make the glucose, or the Ollie's grog. Scotch. Cures everything, even the plague. Well, we'll have one of those on hand. Did I even explore down? Yeah, that just led to the other thing. How's my weight looking? Alright.
Ah, fond memories.
Careful. I don't think they like you very much here.
Did I come out of that? Okay.
Attention all personnel.
Yeah, I don't imagine they would like me very much. Alright, let's heal up a bit. There's a door over there I can check out. Or not. Could be because it's jammed. Here, bud.
Oh, don't struggle, you'll hurt your neck.
Oh, I like that. Alright.
Didn't make a racket.
Still jammed over here. Well, at least there's less people to worry about. Alright, I want to at least get to General Byng's office before we call it an episode. And that's what we'll do. While also exploring.
Attention all personnel. The Merry Band players will be performing their brilliant play, Happy Hamlet, at 8 p.m.
Oh, yeah.
in the mess hall.
Those are invaluable.
Invited. Don't worry, in Happy Hamlet, no one dies.
Canteen. Food increases your max stamina for more time. Oh, sweet. 1 out of 1. See, Arthur had a memory in here, so making sure that poem. Yeah, we've seen that already. In Arthur's playthrough.
Donald!
Ollie, what possessed you to come here? Here, I can smuggle you out of trouble. Just get him a cart. I have to take the lads at the bridge their supper.
I'm afraid I'm on my way in, not out. But I might take you up on your offer later.
I suppose the lads will just have to wait a wee longer for their supper then.
Personnel to allow
Alright, 1 second. Oh yeah, we're about at 30 minutes. We got plenty of time.
time to repair the mannequin. Bayonet practice has been rescheduled for 0900 hours tomorrow morning.
Smoke him out! Who's on guard duty? There's a mole in the hole. Look who's come ashore! We beat you once, we'll beat you!
Just let loose, soldier.
Come back for another beating!
Hey.
It's started! It's finally started! We beat you once, we'll beat you again! We're under under attack!
Oh, come on.
They're here! They're back!
Alright, everybody calm down. I need a bandage. Maybe a couple healing bombs.
Start it! It's
Go back to Germany, you swine!
for England and St. George!
Jeez Louise.
Come back for another beating!
Back for more punishment!
Attention all personnel.
We
Wait.
beat you once,
Get
we'll
him!
beat you again!
Capture Rampage. This
Come
stirring
back
war
for another
Get
beating!
is one of the
It's started! It's finally started!
They're here! They're back!
Go back to Germany, you swine!
Oh, this is getting rough. I'm not doing so well here. Let's see. That's what I was trying to use anyway. Oh, maybe not that in particular.
It's started! It's finally started! Go for England and St. George!
That was rough. Alright, we finally made it.
Where the hell's Cheeseman? Probably having a wank in the bushes.
Ollie!
Sorry.
He's probably in the latrine.
Or that.
He's not going to let you in. You'll need his key.
I can be quite charming when it suits me.
I bet he's still angry with you.
It's been 6 years.
Is he still deaf in one ear?
Alright, get Corporal Cheeseman's key. Kind of wants to see what's in here. I'm not gonna unlock a filing cabinet because there's never anything in there. Like, it's never worth opening. A couple of bigger bangers. The desks, I don't think usually have anything in there either. Oh well. It's unlocked.
Attention all personnel. There is an intruder in the camp. All personnel, report to your counter-infiltration stations. This is not a drill.
Plenty of good stuff in here. Why is there a child's shoe in here? Power cell, that's nice. Yeah, these sirens are getting a little annoying. I guess it's my own fault for getting caught.
Well, don't get shirty with me.
Jeez Louise.
Sorry to bother you, but
Stalky! Damn your eyes! Intruder!
Told you.
well, I guess we'll meet in hell.
Oh, there we go. Now let's get into General Byng's office. I should have just taken him out from behind while I was tinkling. Not lie, he had a heck of a stream going on right there. That was something.
The tanks were fake! The German tanks in the camp! Paper mache!
Don't take that tone with me, Sergeant. I'll call the lads.
They must have sent the real ones home after they took the town!
Yes, I don't need a bloody ghost of Christmas past.
Before the train. Tell him.
In 1946! Before they took the children!
I know when they took the children, Ollie.
We could have risen up! We could have saved them! I could have saved my daughter!
Really? Would the good townsfolk of Wellington Wells have followed me into the machine guns? Or would they all have hidden in their basements?
But after the war,
You can't keep a secret like that, sir.
Ollie, the safest secret in the world is a secret no one wants to hear.
Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, Ollie, don't you recall? You used to have such a good memory. You typed all my correspondence. When they requisitioned the newspaper and the glue, they needed quite a lot.
You knew?
There's holes in my memory. Like a church made of cheese and all the congregation is mice. They have to know the truth, sir. We have to tell them.
The truth has too terrible a cost. Isn't that the decision we all made? Anyway, I'm out here in the Victory Memorial Camp. You don't think I'm the one who decides these things, do you?
Who's minding the bloody store, then?
The Executive Committee in City Hall. Why don't you drop by for a chat? I'm sure they'd happily listen to the ravings of a mad Scotsman from the Garden District.
They'd listen to you, sir.
They'd tear me apart like starved jackals, and then they'd pop a joy. I think you should visit Sally Boyle.
I don't want to forget.
Really? Because we had this exact conversation a year ago.
Oh, Margaret. I'm sorry. Margaret. Margaret!
Well, an apology makes it all better, doesn't it?
Alas, Miss Byng.
You will not.
She'll help me.
I'm calling the lads.
You better get out of here.
How?
The cook, obviously.
Right.
Alright, let's get out of here and then we'll call it an episode. First things first, we gotta escape. Donald!
Ready to go?
I might have overstayed my welcome a bit, eh?
Hop in. Do you remember my meat pounder that I lent you 2 years ago? And you lost it smashing some televisions? That's quite an obsession of yours, isn't it?
I can't stand Uncle Jack's stupid face. Damn collaborator. Traitor.
Now, you bought half a bottle of whiskey in recompense, but whiskey's, let's say, 2 bob.
5.
Quiet. You want them to hear you. 2 plus half of 2 makes only 3. Seems to me you owe me at least 3.5 bottles of whiskey to even up accounts. Open up! I'm off to feed the lads on the bridge.
You're not hiding Ollie Starkey in that cart, are ya?
I didn't think it fit. Not unless I cut him apart at the joints and boiled him a bit.
Just move along, if you don't mind. Gives you a sense of purpose.
Highway robbery.
I make it a total of 8.5 bottles of whiskey. You owe me.
Fine. I'll get them for you next week.
I'm so glad we had this wee chat. Crap, all off. Cart's broken down. They don't engineer like they do up in Scotland. I'm gonna have to go back for parts. Do not steal the bridge boys' dinner, or I shall be cross with you.
I'd never do that to you. I do it to the bridge boys, but not to you.
Don't make me regret helping you, Ollie. Not again. And come back next week with my 8.5 bottles.
Don't even think about taking anything, Ollie. You've got few enough friends as it is.
Oh,
I was just looking.
knew about the tanks. Everybody's got to know. They've got to know. If the General will help, I'll go to Waterloo House and talk to Miss Byng. People listen to her.
Alright, well, let's see. We got 18 more skill points. Let's keep trekking down this path. 15 there, so probably just one more level up. And this has always been real useful, the block party. Alright, then let's read this real quick. And alright. In which Oliver gets horrible news. Oh, best beloved, the General was not an easy man to see. He lived in the military camp, far from Oliver's home, across the wasteland of the Garden District, which is filled with hungry lunatics called wastrels. Fortunately, Oliver had lived a long time in the Garden District. It had never been an easy place to live. It was only easier than seeing that man on every television everywhere you looked, as you did in the village of Hamlin. But he knew how to camp out. He trained for it. He'd trained for it before the war. He knew how to move at night without being seen, and he knew the streets of the Garden District as if the streets of his hometown of Aberdeen. For these dark days, a dark cloud was spread out across the Garden District, like a body laid out for a wake. There were more wastrels than ever before. They were hungrier than ever before, and more desperate, like wolves in a bad winter. A poisonous fog rose every night from the river and made even empty streets unsafe. The general was burrowed deep in his military camp and surrounded by men who had once been soldiers and pretended they still were, and longed to be so again. When he was face to face with the general, Oliver's trouble had just begun. Sir Robert was not as pleased to see Oliver as Oliver was to see him. Nor was he pleased to hear about the fake tanks. Did you know? Oliver asked. Don't be ridiculous, said Sir Robert, who was haughty. Of course I knew, said Sir Robert. And you typed up all my letters. They needed quite a lot of newspaper. Don't you remember? Oliver did not remember, but Oliver knew the general's many quirks. The general was using a particularly sharp tone of voice that he only used when he was telling the truth. Oliver's heart sank through the floor, which made his head dizzy. For now, oh best beloved, Oliver did not know what to do. It seemed he had told a very big lie to all the people of Wellington Wells, or if he had not, he had neglected to tell a very important truth. And because of deceit, the Germans had murdered you, oh best beloved. Lies must be untangled. It is easy to untangle a lie when it is freshly born, but as it ages, it becomes knotted up in the fabric of the world. Then, like the Gordian knot that puzzled the great Alexander, they must be cut. By the way, Alexander just took a sword and cut it in half, and that's how he untied it. Because it was said that whoever untied the Gordian knot would conquer the world, and so Alexander the Great just cut it in half with a sword. Anyway, he resolved, tell the people the truth. But who would believe Oliver, who had become a stranger to all his old friends? He looked like a wastrel. For all they would know, he was a wastrel. Oliver needed to find someone else whom the people would believe, a very important someone. Sir Robert, though important, was not the king of Wellington Wells. Ever since the Germans had hanged the mayor a few days after their arrival, the town had been ruled by an executive committee operating in the shadowy corridors of City Hall. Surely they could tell the people. They'd be even harder to get in to see than the general. The people had to know the truth, and if Oliver did not convince them, how could he ever make it up to you, oh best beloved? So Oliver set off to see the Miss Victoria Byng, who he hoped could introduce him to the executive committee in City Hall. If an adventure is a series of dangers recounted from safety, then, if all went well, it might be the greatest adventure of his life. Alright, we're going to call the episode here, and in the next episode we'll do some more stuff. Again, I'll probably finish exploring this area. Get all the dig spots now that I have a shovel. Activate this track access hatch, because I haven't done that yet. And, yeah, because it doesn't look like there's actually quests in these anymore, so I can just activate them off camera if I need to. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in the next episode.